without any doubt, the greatest bodybuilding show on earth.
You don't want to miss this.
Best show in the world.
Well, I'm very excited.
Best Arnold weekend ever.
To your winner, Derek Lunsford.
Let's go.
Hey guys, Iain here, and the Detroit Pro Finals just wrapped up. The Open winner is Fooda, the Classic winner is Wesley Vissers, but the king of Detroit is actually Wesley Vissers. Crazy enough. So let's take a look at the finals, the final call-outs, and also the guest posing of Iain Valliere in a moment as well. I don't think we need to watch the comparisons of the classic guys again. It was pretty clear that Wesley won. He just dominated that stage with his presence, with his structure. Now, as far as the Open, some guys actually had blessing of bodybuilding winning this show. I did not see it that way, not for a moment, simply because it was basically a similar situation like Andrew versus Nick, only Fooda actually had a small waist as well. He had much bigger quads than Blessing. He also had much better conditioning from the back, especially the glutes and hamstrings. But Blessing taking second here at this show is also phenomenal. Now, the guy on the right, Ilya, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He actually took third here. He brought good condition, really. He was really shredded from the back for a big guy, for an open guy. Not the prettiest structure, but a pretty good look. And Patrick Moore, also, I would say kind of surprised. I expected him to place even lower than this, but really, for somebody who was top 10 at the Mr. Olympia, none of these results are good for him. So he's also really popular, man. Super popular guy, but never really delivers what we expect him to do. So he was off with condition, bigger than usual. I think he was more conditioned at the pre-judging as well. I think Blessing improved the conditioning for the finals compared to the pre-judging, but not enough, and Fooda nailed it. Fooda brought it. He was in really good shape, he was in good condition, he was peaked well, he was full, he was hard, and I think he most certainly deserved to win this show, to win the Open here. Now, as far as him versus Wesley, the fight for the king of the Detroit Pro, that's a difficult one to judge because we didn't have any criteria presented to us. It was basically judged based on the popularity. Let's take a look at it. So to be honest, I was kind of surprised actually how much Wesley held his own in some shots, but it's really Fooda's legs that were just too overwhelming. From the front and from behind, what Wesley did have on Fooda basically was the back. He had a pretty wide back and like more of a classic structure, but I don't know, guys. You guys like classic physique, guys, but just look at the legs right here. For me personally, I just respect Open way too much. It takes a certain kind of a person and mindset and willingness to suffer and to risk your health, to take years off your life to be an open bodybuilder. And those guys are true gladiators here, and I gotta respect them for that. So I would never vote for Wesley here. No way. A classic guy cannot be a king of the show, but yeah, I guess the audience voted for him because he has way more fans than Fooda. West is one of the OGs on YouTube, way back, way before he became a classic physique IBB pro. He has a really loyal fan base, and he's also a really nice guy, really cool guy. Fooda is also a cool guy, I would say as well, also humble, but Wesley has a personality and a great channel as well, so that's why the people voted for him. So he deserved this win if it was judged by popularity. But as far as the physique, well, if you guys prefer Wesley's physique because you like a smaller physique, then sure, I can see it that way as well. But this is a bodybuilding show, and we're talking about building muscle, having conditioning, and all that. And Fooda is simply a better bodybuilder, of course, because he is an open bodybuilder, not a classic guy. And yeah, I think he deserved the win here. But again, this wasn't judged by the judges, and there was no criteria. Again, based on the popularity, Wesley won, and he is the king of the Detroit Pro. Doesn't mean anything. He didn't even win a prize money, But yes, he is the king, and that's it. Look at the difference in the leg size, man. Fooda was so crazy. But Wesley held his own, to be honest. And now some guys say Wesley should go to the open. He can never be that big. He can never build up the legs to match these guys' legs here in the open. No way. No way. Wesley's way too lanky, too stringy for the open. Nah. Now we can see it. Now we see it and now we know it. It's never going to happen. Guys like Seabum, guys like Mike Sommerfeld, maybe Ramondino, Urs obviously did it. They can do it, but it's very rare. Wesley, nah, I don't see it, man. Now let's take a look at Iain Valliere, because he did a guest posing of a sort, which was, I would say, surprising. I didn't expect that to happen at all. It seems like Fooda forced him to do it. And I don't think Iain was overly happy that he actually did it, but he ended up doing it. He took his shirt off in the audience, and everybody wanted to see that. It was crazy. Let's take a look at that chest, that separation in the middle. That's what I'm interested in. But yeah, he didn't really show it to us. You know, he looks big. He looks like he can come back successfully. He got the size back, most of it. He's in good condition as well. But is he the size of Fooda or the other guys in the open? No. But if he continues at this pace and, you know, brings up the gear, maybe within a year, he could come back and be really good. But no, not right now. This is not that big. He's not at the level of a good Olympian Open Pro. Anyways, once again, Wesley Vissers win the overall of the Detroit Pro. He becomes the new King of Detroit. Fooda wins the Open class and is qualified for the Mr. Olympia 2026. That's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best and bye-bye.